What's up with y'all, man? It's your boy Pro Tech, and I'm back with another live stream. This was a late night one, man. Sorry for the late nighter, but I was outside, so excuse me on that one. But if I go to it, man, AGTG, man, if I was God, I would not be outside right now. Hope God's open doors for all guys. In Jesus' name, pray, man. Today's video, what a win today, man. What a win. What a game. What a game. What a game. I want to go ahead and process this victory real quick and give you guys a much more analytical reaction and really give you a deep dive into what I thought about this win and things of that nature and what's next for the Commanders after getting 3 in a row. Tic tac toe, 3 in a row. The Commanders did it again. They get another win. They defeat the Indianapolis Colts 17-16 in thrilling fashion, in heart attack, cardiac attack action. Terry Mclaurin is him. Oh my gosh, that boy is a dog. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. This boy is a dog. Let's get with the game summary first. So the Commanders win the toss. They choose to defer like they did the other 2 games they've won in this pregame winning streak. They defer to halftime. The Colts get the ball first. They go bring out. After that, the Commanders also go bring out. Got a lot of bring outs going on. 0-0 score going to the second quarter. The Colts had a little drive going to the end of the quarter. They get up 3-0 with a field goal from their field goal kicker. Forgot his name. They get up 3-0. After that, the Commanders answer with a touchdown drive that ended with a Tony Gibson catch for a touchdown from Taylor Heinicke to get up 7-3. After that, bunch of nothing offensively, a bunch of da-da-da. I think, did Ellinger turn the ball over in the first half? No, all the turnover in the second half. Okay, cool. So, the second half begins still 7-3. Commanders get the ball first start the second half, didn't do anything with it. The Colts eventually get a field goal to cut to 7-6 in the third quarter. Also, the Colts get a ball back after another bring out by the Commanders' offense, and then Sam Ellinger fumbles. Sam Ellinger does fumble the ball. Unfortunately, we did nothing with it though, so that kind of sucked. Oh, did we get a field goal? No, we didn't get a field goal. No, we didn't get nothing out of that. I don't think. But he fumbles. We don't get nothing out of that. Then the darn fourth quarter starts, and Taylor Heinicke unfortunately broke the pick. After the Colts get up, what was it? They scored a touchdown. They scored a touchdown. No, they didn't score. They kicked the field goal. They got the pick from Heinicke, and then they scored. So they went up 17, or it went 16-7. We get a field goal after that. I know Jonathan Taylor fumbled at some time during the game. I think it was in the middle of the fourth quarter. He actually coughed the ball up. No, coughed that thing up and allowed the Commanders to get an extra possession. After that, that's when the heroics begin of Taylor Heinicke. So, gets a field goal, cuts it to 6, and then last drive hits Samuel for a first down, hits Gibby a couple times in the backfield for first downs, and then he throws not a dart. This is a prayer to Terry McLaurin with Stephon Gilmore in coverage, and Terry just snatches it out of Stephon Gilmore's hands, and he is him. And eventually, the Commanders get a quarterback sneak from Taylor Heinicke to win the game. Essentially, it's 22 seconds left, but Sam Ellinger and the Colts did nothing with their 22 seconds of possession. Excuse me. Allowing the Commanders to get out there with a 17-16 victory. So get the stats real quick. Go ahead and look at that real quick. And then we will go ahead and look at the stat sheet real quick and give you guys the stats of today's game. And we'll go ahead and talk about some pros and cons, things of that nature. I mean, yeah, I'm probably won't get out of here, but I want for you guys to give comments, things like that, talk about the win. It was a huge win, man. Huge win. Taylor Heinicke made a huge throw to Terry. It was just good to see these boys make plays to win a ball game. It was good. Deron Payne recovered a fumble. Also, I said, Jonathan Taylor coughed it up after Derek Force puts a mollywop right into his breadbasket and got the ball out. We're forcing turnovers. I like what I've seen from this team lately. I'm very impressed. I'm very proud of these guys, and I could not be more proud to be a Commanders fan than today. I'm very impressed with this team, their resiliency and things of that nature. And I'm just so proud of what this team has done, and I'm very, very, very impressed with them, honestly speaking. So look at the stat sheet real quick. We're going to go to the box score, and we're going to talk about this. So start with the winners, because we're going to start with the winners, right? Heinicke was solid today. Overall, he was okay. He definitely did struggle from the second quarter to mid fourth quarter, though. But when it's time to make bros, he made bros. So it was 23 for 31, which ain't bad. 279, that's solid. A touchdown, a pick. Horrible interception, but nonetheless, he made up for it, though, so it's fine. And he's at a QBR of 55 and a quarterback rating, I think, of like 100 or something like that. So I'll double check that in a little bit. But he also had 6 carries for 29 yards rushing. The run game was very non-existent today, as you guys can see here. 96 overall yards, but no one really eclipsed over 30 yards. So that's that. That is that. But yeah, 4 carries for Sam for 29, 8 for Robinson for 20, Gibson 7 for 19. Struggle running football today, but so when it's time to make plays, this offense did make plays though, so that's always good. Him and Terry McLaurin did have the negative 7-yard run off the screen. That was considered a run. Also, Terry McLaurin led the team in receiving with 6 catches for 113 yards off 8 targets, including the 42-yard blast that he snatched out of Stephon Gilmore's hands. Terry McLaurin is him. Gibson had 7 for 58 and a touch. Gibson's been really good the last few weeks. I like what he's been doing. I like they've been using him as a weapon, getting him out in space and things of that nature. And he's been really good the last couple weeks. I'm very impressed with Antonio Gibson. 3 catches, 50 yards for Curtis Samuel, 4 targets as well. Kansas had a 21-yard catch during that last drive as well. JD had 3 for 14. Rogers had 1 for 13. And Dax and John Bates caught a ball piece off 1 target. Tackling and defense. Casey Tua recovered the first fumble. That was the one off of Sam Ehlinger. And the second one was recovered by Deron Payne, the one off of Jonathan Taylor. So that was that. Bobby King had 8 tackles. He was okay. Jonathan Allen was really, really good today. Baby St. Jude was solid, but he got cooked a couple times. But Jamin Davis got cooked one time, but he was actually pretty solid as well. Cameron Curl is a dog, bro. That boy is a dog. I don't know why it says he only. They say he had a sack, and I don't know. That's weird. I could have sworn he had more than that, but interesting. But Cameron Curl's a dog, man. He's a dog. We know what he is. But yeah, Derek Force is really good today, but the forced fumble that was pretty good, and solid defensive performance overall by these guys. Joey Slye made his kicks, of course. That was always good. And as for the Colts, Alec Pierce was really good today. 3 catches for 65 yards. Michael Pittman was catching passes on a consistent basis. He did drop one toward the end of the game that might have switched the entire outcome of this ball game, but overall he was decent today. Paris Campbell had a couple of catches. He had a nice little run as well. Naeem Hines was okay. They did some good things offensively, but it wasn't enough. Jonathan Taylor was 16 for 76 yards, including a 27-yarder in the first quarter. So that was that. And Sam Ehlinger was 17 for 23 for 201. No touchdown, no picks, and got sacked twice with a QBR 67. That's okay. Not too bad. Let's get to this comment section, though. Oh, crap. I didn't switch my daggone background. My fault, y'all. Excuse that. Shout out to Gregory Pep for the comments. Just get the damn ball to Terry. That's all that matters. I know, right? Definitely a different feeling than a month ago. Facts. Can't disagree with that at all. I love the fight that Ford has, period. He wasn't perfect, but he got it done when it mattered. Can't disagree with that. I'm gonna get to Taylor Heinicke in a minute, though. I'm gonna get to Taylor Heinicke specifically. Team coming together. They are coming together. I like what they're doing. So let's get the pros and cons with this victory real quick. So pros, the defense was really solid today. I'm expecting you're playing a backup quarterback. He's supposed to take care of business. They held the team to 16 points. I think they could have held them to less. Jamin Davis was huge on that goal line stand when he forced the Colts to kick a field goal. 2 turnovers today. One complete unforced error by Sam Ehlinger himself. But nonetheless, I don't give a hell. I'm taking it. And also, Defoe punching that ball out from Jonathan Taylor. That was beautiful. Beautiful textbook peanut punch with the tackle to get the ball out of Jonathan Taylor's hands. Defoe was great today. So was Cameron Curl. He was really good. Deron Payne was really good. They got pressure on Ehlinger pretty much all day long, except the couple drives where the Colts had something going. But outside of that, I'm cool with that. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, shot on 3-point dogs against Kirk next week. I'm liking our chances. I'm gonna get to that in a little bit too. We own the freaking Rams. I've been telling y'all I'm not scared of them. The Rams aren't a good football team right now, so I'm not surprised. Win's a win, but damn it, I want to win big. I feel you. So let's get to the other pros. Defense really good today. Terry McLaurin. As you saw in the thumbnail, Terry McLaurin is him. That boy is different. I love what I've been seeing from Terry McLaurin these last 2 weeks. He's been incredible. Last week, 5 for 75 and catching huge passes when it mattered the most. And I love what I've seen from Terry. Terry is him, bro. I don't care what no one says, bro. He's definitely showing why he should be one of the best receivers in the NFC East. You got to give A.J. Brown's credit. Dude just had 3 touchdowns today. So let's give him his props. But I think right now, Terry McLaurin is 1B to his 1A. I think those are the best guys in this division, period. I don't care what CeeDee Lamb's doing. I don't give a hell. Don't care. I don't care. Don't give a crap. I don't care. So, yeah. Stephon Gilmore got owned. Shout out to Stephon Gilmore for getting cooked when it mattered the most. Dog. Straight dog. I love Terry's speech after the game. Straight up leader. Man, he's a leader among men. I love Terry McLaurin so much. I'm glad he's here. The thoughts about trading him and all that stupid. I'm so happy we don't have to deal with that no more. I'm glad he's here for at least the next 3 years. And I just love that guy, man. I love Terry McLaurin to death. Him and Cameron Curl are favorite players on this team. They're my favorite players on this team. I love what Cam has been doing defensively. As he's been back, the run defense has been great. Overall, it's been pretty good in mid-phrase. And since Taylor Heinicke's been throwing the ball, Terry McLaurin's been making plays. That's one thing I love about Taylor Heinicke. Speaking of Taylor Heinicke, another pro, he gets the ball to 17. I love that about Taylor Heinicke. I love that. I'm gonna get some comments about Taylor too in a little bit, but I love the fact that he does get the ball to Terry, and he just feeds off of Taylor's energy. I love it. Honestly speaking, I love it. I want more of it. I'm excited about it. It is so dope to see this man get the football and make some damn plays. I'm just so happy for that man, bro. Like, it's just seeing him and Winston have that rapport. But, Taylor's been playing with Terry longer, so it does make sense that they did have the rapport that him and Carson didn't have. Carson and they made a couple plays together, but it wasn't there yet. I think if he got to play the whole entire season and wasn't injured, I think he'd eventually got there. But that's neither there. That's if as candy and nuts, we'll all have a damn party. Who gives a hell? But yeah, Taylor Heinicke, shout out to him. I did some good things today. Get the ball to Terry McLaurin. That last drive was masterful, but he got a lot to clean up, and we'll get to what we need to clean up in a second. Also, another thing I like that I said, 4 turnovers today. Taylor was solid. I like the fact that they used Curtis Samuel very creatively today. That's another pro I liked. Curtis Samuel had a really good day today. He was really solid. Like what he did. Cons. Let's get the cons. We gotta get some cons. Get some cons. Aaron Rodgers versus Drew Brees, all time over Brees. Wins him about Jeris can suck it. Funny as hell. You tell Jeris he ain't going nowhere. Hell nah, he ain't going nowhere. Hell nah. That boy stand right here on Fordham grade. You suck at you to respect Brees. Name Rodgers look goofy. Find number 1. Man, Rodgers looking real weak right now, my boy. Imagine the difference. Joey again. Yeah, William Jackson not playing this defense looks a lot better. Kendall Fuller still is trash. I still think we need another corner. Call Browns, Greedy Williams, call Jets, Bryce Hall would really help. Duh. But yeah, so we can move Kendall Fuller to safety because Bobby McCain still sucks, by the way. But let's get to the actual cons. Kendall Fuller still sucks. I'm not jumping off that damn train. Also, Taylor was not good today. I'm going to call it how I'm going to call it. That last drive, capiche, masterpiece even. That 2.5 quarters, we got one drive going, that was trash. Scott Turner is awful, and I'm tired of his ass. This 3-game winning streak is let him off the damn hook. He stinks. But I'm going to give Taylor his credit, though. He fought, he battled, he made plays when he was trying to make plays, and he got to 17. Gotta give him his credit for that. But this can't keep up, bro. Like, this whole 3 quarters, Tim Tebow bull crap, this can't keep up. Because Kirk coming to town next week, like Gregory said earlier. Kirk ain't going to come play with us. He saw how we treated him. We traded for Alex Smith and let him walk out the door after pro for 12,000 yards in 3 seasons. Ooh, if you don't think Kirk gonna be amped for this, you lost your damn mind. Lost your damn mind. That's what I'm saying. So, back to 500. It's good to see. We should be 5-3. We should be the Tennessee Titans if we ran the damn ball. Also, Carson for a daggone pick, but whatever. If Edson and Nuts or Candy and Nuts, we'll all have a daggone body. So can't really. All right, my bad going too far. I'm gonna get the Diz in a second though. Awesome's what it do? Who we playing the NFC Championship game? Hey Diz, you funny as hell, my boy. No damn body. You tweaking. But it's all love though, Brody. Man, what Benjamin St. Juste has been looking real good. I like what he's been doing. I ain't gonna hold you. He's been really good. Breeze, Brady, and Peyton made a career. Throwing the bums. Rodgers can't get it done. I will say though, Peyton did have Marvin Harrison for a long ass time. Drew has some pretty good wide receivers though. Brandon Cooks, way to cook him, Brandon. Way to cook. Had Keenan McCardell for a little bit too. OG 85. You know what I'm saying? Brady, I agree with though. Brady was thrown to Rashay Caldwell for crying out loud. You know what I'm saying? He thrown to some Troy Brown. Get what I'm saying? So I do get what you're saying with Brady. But Manning and Breeze were definitely sort of spoiled though. Let's call that what it is too. I'm just saying. Love Breeze though. Love Manning. But they had a collection of really good receivers too. Let's call that what it is. We'd be 5-3 if we score versus the Titans. If Scott Turner called red zone play at his best 2-point conversion play, we'll probably be 5-3. But if Ants can nuts, we'll have a party. No, y'all shouldn't be 5-3. What's up, Joe? How you? What's good, Brody? Stop it, Diz. Lies. Colston. Yeah, Marquise Colston is really good too. I forgot about Marquise Colston. He's really good. He's a really good wide receiver for a while. Brandon Cooks, Marquise Colston, Jimmy Graham. Before he went to Seahawks and looked awful. I think at that point Jimmy was no longer a 20-20 tight end. He was more like a red zone guy. I think one year he had 10 touchdowns with Seattle too, though. So It was more of a red zone Brett at that point in his career. Brandon Cooks was a dog. Let's call that what it is. Sorry, been playing with Davis Mills. I've been looking all right. I ain't gonna hold you. He been playing with bum quarterbacks and looking all right too. So we gotta call that a spade a spade. And Marquise Colson, dog. And pay Mike Thomas. Mike Thomas too. Come on, bro. He also had Jimmy though. Jimmy Graham was a dog for them. Dog. He made him look good too though. I can't hold you. Who else? Nah, he ain't had Deuce McAllister. I don't think he was. No, was he in that era? Yeah, he was in that era. So he had some good weapons though. It wasn't that great weapons, but he had some good weapons though. Mike Thomas can't guard Mike. They said so. He had some good weapons. Weapons are. Or the weapons who left Breeze have looked awful though. Lies. Bro, you say he ain't had good weapons? That's what I'm saying, bro. He had good weapons though. James, what's up? What's up, James? How you? What's crazy? Effing game. What's up, Protect? Been a minute, man. How you been? What's going on with you? How's shit shaking? Let me get to these cons though, man. I gotta give you a couple more cons before I give you the full game recap. So I say that Taylor Heinicke was definitely struggling for 2.5 quarters. Last 2 weeks been doing that. So don't hit me with that. Oh, he had a decent, was it third quarter against the Packers? But the second quarter he struggled a bit. The fourth quarter he was awful, and the fourth quarter he was shaky until the end. So that's that. He struggled 4.5 in that game. Struggled for 2.5 quarters today. So 5.5 out of the 8 quarters he hasn't played well in. I need some improvement from that. But I'll take the wins though. Also, I would like for Scott Turner to call better plays. He's still awful, and I would like for Jack Del Rio to get a little bit more physical with wide receivers, with his corners, get a little bit more, press man, or at least press him bail into his zone. So at least you can get your hands on receivers before you bail. That will kind of break the timing of these routes a little bit easier as well. But it ain't broke, don't fix it. So we'll see how it goes next week versus Justin Jefferson and Adam Thielen and Kaden Osborne. They're a really good receiving core. But yeah, the corners looked okay today. Baby St. Juice is solid, definitely for sure. And Kendall Fuller had his mishaps, but he was mid today. He wasn't awful, but he was more mid than anything else. He had good weapons with no other weapons at the Green Bay Packers and Rodgers era. Okay, so you got Greg Jennings, who was really good. Did he play with Driver? He played with Driver like 1 year, I think. He might play with Driver for like a year. He played with Driver, Jennings, Jordy. Jordy wasn't the same guy he left Rodgers either, though. So let's call that a spade a spade. But Air Jordy, shout out to Air Jordy, that's my boy. Air Jordy, that's my boy. He was doing his stuff easy. Taya Adams, of course. He's had some good weapons. Jamarco Finley was really good for a while. Didn't the Packers have Jimmy Graham too? At one point. So he had Jimmy Graham for a little bit too. So he had to share his guy. He had to share his guys though. So that's kind of that. Shout out my man Dez. He just texted me, man, saying he's watching the show. Shout out to you, bro. Mad love, mad love. I ain't gonna hold you. Mad love. Appreciate that, bro. But yeah, so I give you that. They 50th birthday on my birthday. I take it. Woo! Happy birthday, man. I'm glad we got a win for you, big dog. Happy birthday, man. Hope you have a wonderful next chapter of life, more blessings. And man, keep grinding, keep doing what you're doing. And I'm happy for you, bro. Happy G-Day. I don't know if you celebrate G-Days, but G-Days Gangsta Day, in our realm of things. But happy birthday to you, man. More blessings. Another year, another chapter. That's always good, man. I hope God continues to bless you in a special way. And yeah, man, I'm happy for you, dog. That's dope. That's dope, man. That's dope. That is motherfucking dope, man. I'm so happy for you, bro. Yeah, man. I'm proud of Taylor. He learning like he reminds me of Todd Collins. Gets better after throwing the pick. Taylor was all right though, man. I'm not gonna take the I'm not gonna take the Kool-Aid yet. I ain't gonna hold you. But Taylor was all right today, man. 23 for 31, 280. That's all right. That's solid, man. For sure, man. Like, but I'm not impressed. I'm gonna be honest, bro. Like, if I want to be honest, this is not shade to Taylor Heinicke, none of that. He showed why he's had flashes of why he could be the guy here, but he's shown more why they traded for Carson Wentz. I'm not throwing shade. I'm just saying what it is. He struggled for almost 75% of the 8 quarters he's played in since he's been a starter. Yes, he has made plays when it's time. But who else was doing that? In 2011, Tim Tebow did the same thing. What happened to Tim Tebow? Taylor Heinicke is a better quarterback, obviously, but it's a very similar situation. So keep that in mind. The real test starts now for Taylor. You got Minnesota and Philadelphia coming up. He splits these 2 games. Hats off. That means he's actually winning games with his arm because the Vikings are going to take the running game away. I'm going to tell you what they're going to do Sunday. They're going to take the run game away and make Taylor Heinicke beat them. And if he does that, I will shut my mouth. I will eat my crow. And Wentz can sit his butt on the bench. But from what I know from Taylor Heinicke, from the 15 games I saw him last year, this is a temporary spark. It's a great one, though. And I'm happy we're back to 500. We needed this. But, excuse me, I'm sorry. Apologize for that. But he has to show me against a good football team that's not named the Tampa Bay Buccaneers specifically. So I want to get out of the way. He could beat teams when they take the run game away and beat them with their arm and beat them with his arm. I need to see that. I need to see that next step from Taylor Heinicke in order for me to hop on his wave. I can't hop on his wave yet. I've seen this damn story before, bro. I've seen this story. We won 4 straight last year. Come off the bye week, y'all remember? We've seen this story before. Him giving us a spark, win 4 straight, and I've seen him lose 4 straight as well. Twice. With him being a part of it. Now I'm going to keep bringing up last year because it's a new season. But I'm just saying, I've seen this story before. I want to see a different ending before I can really jump on this train. That's all I'm saying. But I'm going to get to our comments. I just want to go ahead and kick that out real quick. Don't get started with slinging out games with Breeze. Has more games than Rodgers. I get what you're saying, though. I can see that. To me, I think Breeze is a better quarterback than Rodgers anyway, because he was so more cerebral than Aaron Rodgers. But I would give Aaron Rodgers, he's the best arm talent I've ever seen in my damn life. That boy's arm is different. But as a quarterback, as a surgeon of defenses, I will give Breeze an edge. For now. Alfred Che, keep Red says on the bench. Hey, I get how everybody feels about Carson. I get it, but I'm gonna explain this to y'all in a much more simplistic way without trying to get too complicated with terminology and anything like that. Taylor has been in this offense, has known this offense since Scott Turner was the quarterback's coach in Minnesota. Well, he's had a semblance of this offense since then. And he was with Carolina, and was it 18, 17, something like that? So he's known Scott Turner and known a variation of this offense for almost 4 or 5 years now, on and off. Correct? If you just count his time in Washington, he's known this offense since he knows the offense from Carolina. So let's count that. So he knows the offense about 4 years. He knows the offense inside and out. He knows what calls to make, what kind of protections to make. He knows all these things. Carson doesn't have the knowledge of his offense yet. So, of course, the offense will look slightly more fluid with Taylor in there right now because Carson doesn't know the offense as well. Obviously. So start with that. Number 2, yes, Carson made bonehead mistakes. Guess what Taylor Heinicke is doing? The same damn thing. That's called what it is. The reason we're getting away with it is because he's thrown to 17. If that was any other receiver on this Washington Commanders team, when he threw that ball to that corner, Stephon Gilmore, it's getting picked off. Let's call that a spade as well. And I'm not trying to throw no shade at Taylor Heinicke at all. Or to try to say, Wentz is a savior or something like that. But if you watch the stat today, during the game, with Carson in the game, we ran the ball 33% of the time. I'm going to repeat this one more damn time to you so you understand. I want you to understand what I'm saying here. We ran the ball 33% of the time. That is a third of your plays. That is stupid. Okay? With Taylor Heinicke in the game, we have ran the ball 53% of the time. That is called balance. Something that Scott Turner did not have with Carson Wentz. He put that boy in positions to fail. And kind of is doing the same thing to Taylor. He's a horrible coordinator. Horrible. We actually should have lost this damn game today. You want to be honest? We got away with a game to a backup quarterback had his first NFL start. Glad we won, though. But let's put it into perspective before we say, keep his ass on the bench. The real test starts now for Taylor Heinicke. Beat Minnesota and make me a believer. So you still look familiar to me, bro. You still a stranger to me, my guy. Show me. Beat Kirk Cousins in this offense next week. If it gets into a shootout and you beat them in a shootout, make me a believer. I will shut my mouth. But beating a Aaron Rodgers team was not good. That's not good at all. And being Sam Ehlinger is not going to make me a believer. Show me more. I've seen Kirk beat Aaron Rodgers. I've seen Kirk beat the Vikings and went to the NFC Championship game the same year, his last year in Washington. I've seen Kirk start 6-3, 6-1, 6-2. I've seen Alex Smith do the same crap. Show me. Show me, you can tell me, bro. Because I've seen this story before. And it didn't end well. That's how I feel. And there's no shade to Taylor. I'm not saying Taylor's awful. He sucks. He a goofy. None of that. But I need to see more consistency from this offense. It still should move more fluid than it has been. We've only scored 40 points in 2 weeks now. We've won games. Great. I'm going to tell you this right now. And I'm going to say this with the honest to God truth. If you think you got to pay Minnesota score 17 points and win, you've lost your mind. If you think you're going to beat Minnesota scoring 23 with Justin Jefferson, Dalvin Cook, Kirk Cousins, you have lost your mind. This defense playing great ball. Their test in And they got good passers over there too. Daniil Hunter, Zadarius Smith, prove me wrong. Prove me wrong. That's all I want to see. I want to see this man prove to me that he can get it done versus a good team. I want to see it. And it cannot be the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Beat another good team. Show me. He beat the Raiders last year. They made the playoffs. So let me rephrase. But look at the Raiders now. Not saying, just saying. That's hilarious. You funny as hell, man. Bring the pain. I hope Deron brings the damn pain. I love it. I love it, my boy. Now I got to play better and more versus them teams. Exactly. I just want to see him beat a really good football team. I just want to see him beat a good football team. And Minnesota's a great test. Beat Minnesota. Make me a believer. I promise you, we beat the Minnesota Vikings next week. I will shut my mouth. If he plays well and they win the game because of his arm, my mouth will shut up. I won't be asking for Carson. I won't be like, oh my gosh, get his noodle arm guy the hell out of my face. I won't do no more of it. No mas. I let it go. He gotta show me though. He gotta show me. All right, let me see. Please tell me how Rodgers won the MVP after Breeze and will come back wins in higher point games when Rodgers had a better arm talent. That's why he won the MVP. That's why. You answer your own question. That's why. Why I'm not saying Taylor is a goofy. That's what I'm trying to say. I'm not saying Taylor's is trash, he's a goofy or whatever. I never said he was a goofy. I'm saying that I'm not trying to say that he is. That makes sense. Taylor's not goofy. You're good, bro. Facts, who we got? Adam Thielen or Dalvin Cook? I mean, that's a tough offense to stop, man. You gotta understand, bro. Like, you have to double Justin Jefferson. I love Benjamin St. Juice. If you're not Darius Slay, you got to double that boy. You're going to have to. It's not really no ifs, ands, buts about it. You're going to probably double Justin Jefferson. So it makes it 20 times harder to stop a guy like Adam Thielen, KJ Osborne. They can run the ball with Dalvin Cook. They have a really, really good offense. Hopefully, it'll probably put St. Juice on them. If they put Kendall on that boy, he gonna get 8 up. Oh my gosh. Scott, it's a tragedy. His play calling is conservative, simple, and belongs in a high school spread offense. I completely agree with you. He sucks. He's trash. Maybe 4-4, maybe 5-4. We can't afford to have experience. We need to win now. And I agree. But what I'm telling you this, he has to beat Minnesota to make me a believer. If he don't beat Minnesota, he has to beat Philadelphia. He has to win one of these 2 games. Has to. To make me jump on this train, it made me say, has to be one of them teams. You lose to both of them. You beat Houston. Who cares? It's Houston. You beat Atlanta. Okay, that's cool. That's decent. That's cool. Beat Atlanta last year. That's cool. But you're probably 6-6. So I fast how it's going to end up. Yeah, exactly. I didn't completely agree with you. Like Wentz. Bird in one midfield. What do you call him? Probably a bootleg. A bootleg, yeah. I'll go single back. I would go probably single back formation, 2 receivers out on the route, have 2 tight ends out there. Yep, go play action fake, go do a bootleg. If you do the boot, at least you see half the field well, and you can throw the ball. I probably would use Heinicke's mobility there. 3rd and 1 in midfield. I like Wentz, But the Wentz, I went back in Philly when seeing the last injury, lost his speed, and he needs to get out the ball out quicker. Can't disagree with that. I don't disagree with that at all. I do see what you're saying. I don't disagree with this at all either. I don't disagree with that at all. So that's fine. That's cool. You still want to see Sam Howell? I told you today Heinicke would play through. He still hasn't showed me enough. He did the same stuff last year. Y'all not getting what I'm saying in my mouth, do y'all? Y'all really just tune me out. We've seen this story before. Last season, we seen this story. Do y'all forget how it ended? Or do I need to remind you? Just saying. Sam Howell's the best chance to sustain wins. He has Taylor's and Carson's arm. I would love to see how. We're not seeing how this year. We're not seeing how this year. Left hand up. Who? We Commanders. Yes, sir. Fun them great. Thank you, person. No problem, Brody. Good. When's not the answer? I never see the long-term answer. I never said that. I'm just saying for all these Taylor Heinicke stands that Carson didn't get a fair shake. He got 6 games. 6. He might get more, though. We will see. We will see. Thank you. What do you mean for now? I'm saying because Aaron Rodgers' career isn't over. So he still has chapters to write in the story. I'm going to give you all you guys comments as soon as I can. Just give me a moment. Me no comprende. You funny as hell. Funny. You know you. Oh, dang it. We don't have Taylor Mahomes. This Heinicke Hive is delusional. I think they love his energy. I love his energy. Personally, I love Taylor Heinicke's energy. I love it. I love his competitive fervor. I love the fact that the guy's a gamer. I love it. But also, I know what he is. I know what he is. He's the best backup quarterback in football. I'm going to give him that. Let's give him his flowers on that. He's the best backup quarterback in football. This guy comes in, continuously wins games, and continuously keeps his team afloat. You got to give him that. And I respect that. But I do see why they made the move for Carson. Was it the correct execution of the move? Hell no. No. They should wait for the damn Colts to cut him and pick them up in free agency. Duh. Should never trade draft picks. That was stupid. And the Zorbis contract was also stupid. But they did it. So here's what it is. I just don't think Carson's story is done written in Washington yet. I disagree with what Roger said. I'm going to get to his comment in a moment. But in order for it to end, for Carson Wentz here, Taylor Heinicke has to either beat Philadelphia or Minnesota. I think if he loses those 2 games, and then even he beats the Falcons and Texans, you're at 500, right? And you want to beat some teams that are really good. And we wouldn't have beaten a good team yet. Indy's not good. We beat Sam Ehlinger today, y'all. I'm gonna take it, but that's called it what it is. He beats Kirk, man. It'll switch my whole demeanor about how I feel about his quarterbacking skills, but his leadership skills and his energy, I cannot refute nor deny nor argue with. But his quarterbacking skills are not there yet. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. He struggled 2.5 quarters today, y'all. I can't deny that. That pick was inexcusable. You don't do that shit. You just don't do that. It's absolutely no. You're in a really low scoring contest. Points are at a premium. You cannot do that. That's an absolute no. He made up for it, though. So let's give him his credit for that, too. That's all I'm saying. Get pressure on ground. Kurt, you can have a field with turnovers, putting the ball on the ground. That offensive line, Minnesota ain't half bad, though. So we'll see how that goes. Let's see. Trying to see what I can find. The comment. Okay, cool. All right, once Fish here in Washington, don't need more. See him. He isn't long-term answer. Taylor Heinicke is an Ivor, but play calling is key. Turn is the real problem this team has. Okay, so I agree with that. I never said Taylor nor Carson were a long-term answer here in Washington, but I like to see Carson get a fair shake. A lot of people say, oh, Taylor never got a fair shake. He got 15 damn games last year. I think that's enough of a fair shake to me, right? 6 games. Don't call that a fair shake. He actually still be in Indy right now. Carson should be at least. He should still be in Indy, to be honest. But I know that. As for Taylor, I don't think he's a long-term answer either, but I do think he's a great backup to have. He's a great asset. He's a great backup quarterback. And I'm definitely impressed of how he came in here and galvanized the troops and gave this team energy. I would definitely give him that, though. So, but Scott Turner still stinks. As long as Scott Turner's offensive coordinator ain't going on downward, so that's how I feel about that. Yeah, Scott's confused. I don't know what the hell he wants to do one game, wants to pass all game. I do think he's been running the ball a lot more lately, but I'm still not impressed with him. He still stinks. Any insect income in here unless you overpaying. I'm not disagreeing with that. And I do think that though, honestly, I'm specifically with Carson Wentz. Let me specifically say specifically Carson James Wentz. If Indy were to cut him, I don't think we had to pay $28 million to bring him here. I really don't. I think depending on what happened with Brady, Tampa could have been in the mix, right? But I think 2 years, $30 million would have got it done in free agency, which would have been bad. So, yeah. You're right. We've seen the story before. However, Curry Samuel was hurt. Logan Thomas was hurt. No Diami, and we have Dotson now. And Chase out for the year. Okay, so I'm going to dig into this comment specifically because I want to go ahead and give you my take on it. Okay, so agree with Logan Thomas. He did play some of that 4-game winning streak, by the way. Let me get that out the way. He got hurt in the Raiders game. So that was the end of the win streak. So he played the whole win streak, by the way. Curry Samuel's in out the lineup. That's completely a good point now. No Diami. We did see a Diami in the Cowboys game. We got our ass tore up and got blown out and got into the shadow realm. Forgot about that game, right? Montez was out. Yeah, he was in out the lineup. That's true. That's true. Chase was out. That's fine. But I'll tell you this, though. I will tell you this. We weren't complaining about Chase being hurt and Montez being hurt when William Bradley King and Shaka Tony were playing well and getting pressure on Russell Wilson and getting pressure on Derek Carr and getting pressure on who else was it? Brady and who else? Because it was Tampa. Oh, Cam Newton. Yeah, got pressure on him too. He actually could still run at that point too. So he had his best game as a Panther versus us in that season, per se, that specific season. So keep that in mind too. But we still got pressure on Cam Newton though too, and with backup defensive ends. So I don't want to hear that excuse. That's the excuse I'm not taking. And Jahan Dotson is still hurt. So we'll see how he looks when he comes back. I love Jahan. You guys know he was my favorite player on the team. So I love Jahan. So that's my guy. We have seen the story before. We've seen the injury bug hit, but also I've seen Taylor Heinicke melt before too. So can't blame all of it on injuries. I think he would have though. If it was his only option, I think he would have, Gregory. So I don't completely disagree with that. He has to be Kirk. I would love to be Kirk Cousins this week. I love Kirk Cousins. Y'all know I love Kirk. That's my guy, right? That's my dog. I love Kirk, man. I love what he did here. I respect what he did here. And honestly, I miss Kirk Cousins here. Honestly speaking, to this day, I wish he was still in a Washington uniform. But got to kick his ass this week. Kirk, screw you. Kicking your ass this week, Kirk. Let's go. Gotta have it. Gotta have it. Tell Heinicke want to go out there and make bros this week. So, they can have Manuel for a second round pick. It's funny as hell. There's no excuse for Taylor Heinicke since everyone's back healthy now. Pretty much for the most part. Jahan has to come back, but other than Jahan, I think he'd be fine. This would have been his choice. If it was his only choice, you get what I'm saying? If he had to choose between here and Tampa, obviously he would have went to Tampa, and I wouldn't bat it. I wouldn't been mad at him. Shit, I would have went to Tampa too. So yeah, you're probably right though. I can't find raging level 2. But yeah, facts. But yeah, it's been a good live tonight, man. It's good chopping over y'all this evening. I'm probably about to head to bed. I'll take my butt to work tomorrow. But it's good chopping over y'all, man. It's good talking to y'all. It's good just catching up with y'all, see how y'all doing, see how life is going for y'all. And talking about this win is a huge win. I'm very impressed with this defense, though. And this defense and run game might be catalysts for the rest of Taylor Heinicke's stint as a starter. Whether it's the next couple of games until Wentz is activated or it's for the rest of the season. I don't care. This run game and this defense are going to be the catalyst for this team. And Taylor's going to make bros when it's time to make bros. I don't want them to turn Taylor Heinicke into a savior and have him bro 40, 50 times on his stupid crap. He threw the ball 31 times a day. That's the max I want to see him bro. He threw it right on my max. 31 bros is perfect. That's perfectly fine. So cool with that. I'm glad Gibby played well today. Brian Robinson had a down game today, but I'm expecting him to play better over time eventually. And I think that will definitely be a thing that we'll see going forward, him playing better. So I'm looking forward to it. Also, go ahead and follow my guys WSH on the daily on Instagram. I very appreciate if y'all can do that. Also, subscribe to all the channels I have in my description. My boy Rio Robinson from Rammer Rio, my guy Justin and his homies at the Ballin in Burgundy podcast. I am sponsoring them right now, so go ahead and follow my sponsoring. Go hit that subscribe button. Their channels in the description. Also, you subscribe to Tim and Jeris and all the other guys I have in my description. And my guy Spoiled at the WhoDat Center. Please go ahead and subscribe to him as well. So I appreciate all that support. Bless you, bro. Have a blessed week. A win's a win. Video money feels good. Always feel good. That's what we would say when you get a dub, man. It feels good. I'm looking forward to this week. I will be at FedEx Field Sunday. You guys already know I'm there every single home game. So I will be there for the Kirk Cousins return. It's going to be dope. I'm looking forward to seeing how this game goes. I'm excited. Get to see my boy Kirk for the first time in person play football. Hope it doesn't go well for him, of course, but it's good to see. It'll be good to see Kirk, man. One of my favorite former Redskins. I always followed Kirk Cousins closely. I got to do Jamison Crowder, Deshaun Jackson. Who else I follow really, really closely as a former skin? Those are the three. Pierre's not in the league anymore, so I don't really follow Pierre anymore. But those are my guys I really follow a lot, though. So, and Jordan Reed's no longer in the league either, so I don't follow what's going on in Jordan Reed's life post-football. But I do follow those three, though. So Jameson Crowder, Kirk, of course. Preston Smith, I do watch, do follow him on social, stuff like that. So it's another guy I follow as well. So a few guys I follow that are former skins that I like a lot. So looking forward to see how he does this week. I'm looking forward to see how we do versus Kirk. And Kirk back to DC. It's going to be fun. Can't wait. I am definitely excited. What section? I will be in section 113, row 16. So I am by the Vikings bench or the opposing bench, whoever our opponent is. So I'm going to see a bunch of skull everywhere. And I hope they don't take over our damn stadium. I'm tired of enemy fans taking up our state. The Titans did it with their foolishness. The Eagles did it. Oh my gosh, it's bad. And then the Packers did it too. So I'm not looking forward to that part, but looking forward to see how this game goes Sunday, though. I'm very excited, though, man. I'll be in section 113, so if you want to come holler at me, man, I'll be there. I'll be there kind of early as well, so I'll be tailgating. It's going to be a nice Sunday afternoon, I think, next week. Let's check the temperatures. I'm very intrigued about this. So right now it's 51 degrees in D.C. Sunday's going to be a high of 77 degrees with a low of 60. That's a good day for some. In the middle of November, you can't go wrong with that. We outside. You hear me? I'm outside. You hear me? Trying to tell you, man. I'm be outside with Casamigos. Come holler at me. Ain't no one heard that. So, no one heard that. You right? Take it back, peanuts. Very nice for November. Exactly. 77 degrees for a high. It's insane. So that's great. I'm definitely looking forward to being there Sunday and seeing all of you guys. If you see me, come holler at me. I'm not too far to talk to. I'm not going to shy away from talking to y'all. I will be vlogging, so you will be on camera. Don't get mad at me. Oh man, turn the camera off. I ain't turn the camera off for no daggone body, unless you ask me on stream before you ask me on Tuesday, or if you ask me on Friday stream before the game. If you do that, if I see you, I will turn the camera off. But if you see me Sunday and you should turn the camera off, no offense to you, hell no. I'm vlogging. This is my content. So I ain't turn off the phone for nobody. So I will be vlogging. It's gonna be dope. Get to run into y'all, get to chop it up with y'all. I'm looking for it. Terry McLaurin is him. I'm just so happy, bro. Terry McLaurin is definitely top 10 for sure. Can't disagree with that. And Scholes gave up the game. Stephon Gilmore gave up the game. Stephon Gilmore, man, got cooked. But wait a minute. Bro, Minnesota's coming down. Mister, you like that? Won't hold back. And it's old stuff on the ground. Yeah, facts. And we're going to boo the hell out of him, too. We're going to boo the crap out of Kirk Cousins. Can't wait. But yeah. Yeah, Mister, you like that? You like that? Come back to town, man. I'm excited to see Kirk Cousins in person. I that's my guy, bro. Like, I don't understand. I never want him to leave. I never wanted him to go to another play in another uniform. You understand this, bro? I was heartbroken when this man went to another team. I was sick. I was really sick. Even after the Alex Smith trade, I didn't give a hell. We lost Kendall Fuller, and we had to let Kirk walk. That stung. We started 6-2 though, so that made me feel a little bit better, but that still stung, man. That definitely still hurt. You like that? You like that? You like that? You like that? Like 2015 was fun. 2015 was so fun. That was such a fun season, wasn't it? I know we finished 9-7. We won a really bad division, but that's fun though. The offense was lit. Like, offense was going crazy. Like, I thought that's how this offense was going to be with Carson. I was really visualizing that. But all line stinks. But oh my gosh, this gonna be a tough game Sunday, man. It's gonna be a tough. I love him throwing the Terry. I love it honestly. Washington win. I hope you're right. I hope you're right. Definitely should pay the man here. He was top 15. And the fact you let him, and the fact he was producing after losing 2 1,000-yard receivers is still insane. Yeah, that was still insane. That was absolutely insane. I'm gonna tell you a couple more comments to get out of here. Let me see if I can get. All right, can you hear me now? Whoever couldn't hear me, I saw someone's comments that they couldn't hear me. Hope you guys can hear me now. My mic is right next to me now, so you should definitely be able to hear me. As a Michigan native, Michigan State had no great questions. Kirk, Connor was solid, and Peyton Thom was definitely good, but definitely not as good as Kirk Cousins. I completely agree. Michigan State did not have a questions Kirk that's been that good. With all these weapons should be set. Completely agree. We had Kirk. Oh my God, we had Kirk with this offense. Oh my gosh, my gosh, my gosh. Also, so I hope you can hear me now, by the way. And I'm expecting a high score in Washington. I don't trust Minnesota's DBs. Cameron Dantzler is not nothing to sneeze at. Harrison Smith is still pretty good. Don't trust their other safety though. And I don't trust the corners other than Dantzler. But they got a good pass rush though. So that is the problem with this team. They actually have a good pass rush. So that could maybe, break even with their defensive backs, but they have a really good pass rush though. So let's keep that in mind. Don't troll me, bro. Why does Scott take so long to unleash the playbook when we're down? He's an idiot. I'm tired of him. He sucks. Sammy's going to still get cut next year unless he agrees to restructure. I think the way Kirko's playing this year, I think he's here next year. I really believe that. I think the guy's going to have to restructure his Carson. I think that's the guy going to restructure his contract. I think that's how he stays here, actually. That's my prediction, that he will get a fair shake next year to be a starter because we won't be able to have enough draft capital to draft a quarterback early in the draft. And we'll have Carson here along with Taylor for another year and go from there. I think he'll restructure his contract, probably cut his salary in half or even less than half, and maybe push the money back a couple years down the road. That's why I believe. Cool. No, you're good, bro. I'm make sure you can hear me. That's important. I want you to hear my message before I get out of here. Harrison's still playing well. Yes, he is. He's still pretty darn good. And Jamin Davis was incredible today. That's another pro I want to go ahead and give you guys. Jamin Davis was an animal today. Straight up animal. You hear me? That boy was an animal. Sweat's an unsung hero so far. Yeah, he's been actually pretty good. He's been great in the run game. He hasn't been getting home on the quarterback as much as I like, but he's been incredibly good in the run game though. So I completely agree with that. Please don't say that. I'm just saying, man. I'm just saying. We'll see. But I think if he takes a huge pay cut, I don't see a problem with it because you could put an offensive line around him. So I think that. So this is my prediction that we go left tackle in round 1 of the draft. I think Charles Leno Jr. might be the odd man out. He is 30, and he is not a great tackle. He's an okay tackle, but I think if you can upgrade there, I say do it, right? Our guards suck, so I think kicking Cosme to right guard or left guard would definitely be huge. Keeping Schweitzer would be great. Even drafting a left guard would be enormously good. And if Chase really can't stay healthy, you cut him. And I like Tyler Larson, actually. I don't mind Tyler Larson at all. He's actually a solid center. Unlike crappy-ass Nick Martin. He sucks. He was so bad. Gosh, it was bad. His snaps were bad. His blocking was bad. Everything was bad. It was just bad. Disgusting how bad he was. Made me want to puke. Disgusting. He might be one and done here. He could be, but I think if he takes a huge pay cut, I think he'll be here. But we'll see. Drafted big boys up front. Yep, completely agree with that for sure. Defensive tackle and safety are pretty strong in next year's draft. But I think we're really good at defensive tackle. Even if we lose Payne, I think we'll be fine. Honestly, I liked what I saw for that. A little bit of Fedarian Mathis. I liked it a lot. He was a freaking animal before he got hurt in that first game. So I like this from Derek Forrest. I love how they're developing him. I love it. That's one of the very few things they're doing right. I love his development. It's been incredible. I love it. Boy is a dog. I love it. Want more of it, even. He's been incredible. I love it. I love what he's been doing. I've been very impressed. Yes, cornerbacks are a huge need. We had no corners. We need corners in the worst way. So we might pay for a guy in free agency, actually. That's not a lot of money, by the way, but might get one of these mid-level exception corners at that $6-7 million. That Mike Hilton type of corner, like that really good slot guy. And you draft another outside guy. I think that's how it goes. But we'll see. Was he bad, bro? It was horrible. Nick Martin was disgusting. I wanted Xavier Holiday running back. What? Hold on. What the hell did you just say? Bro. What? Bro, stop. I'm not entertaining that. I'm not doing it today. I don't know. That's a good question. I don't have an answer to that. Hey, but I'm sorry, I'm happy we won, but our interior offensive line is bad. Hope Trey Turner and Andrew Noah gets cut. They both stink. I don't want to see him there next year at all. They both suck. Hell no, they're losing Payne. I don't want to lose Payne, honestly, but they did draft for Darian Mathis for a reason. I think they're going to do a last-ditch effort to probably tag him and try to get a deal done. I see him being here one more year. That's what I see. I see him getting his franchise tag, being here one more year, and then walk. Or get a long-term deal done. I don't know, but I don't think they're going to just let him walk. I think they're going to probably tag him. We'll see though. But we didn't draft players from Georgia. Them Georgia boys, they different now. I love it. I can't trade him now. Can't let him walk. Would that hurt your playoff push though? So that's kind of the conflict there, right? You don't want to lose. You don't want to lose your chance on the playoff spot, but also you don't want to lose players for nothing. So being at 500 right now is a really tough spot, especially with us being last in the division. Our division is so damn good. We are the last place team winning 3 in a row. Insane. Just freaking insane. Like stuff I'll give one DB, stuff I'll give one DB for Marsh was so I know Dame his weaknesses. His weaknesses are fixable. I have to watch him. I haven't watched a ton of college football this year, so do not mind me on that when I do apologize about that. But I will definitely look up Stephon Gilmore's little brother, and I'll go ahead and look at his tape in probably like a week or two, and I'll go ahead and give you a much more deep answer about how I feel about him. But yeah, we'll see. Unless Gibson gets hot in the second half, I wouldn't trust him. Honestly speaking, Gibson's had a couple good weeks, actually. I disagree with you. I like the way the fact they use him as a weapon, flexing out a receiver, getting really creative with him. And he's been running the ball actually decently. I disagree with that completely. He's been fine to me. And Noah's god awful. Yes, he is awful. He stinks. I'm tired of him. He needs to go. But guys, it's going to do it for me this evening. I'm taking my back butt to sleep. I had to go to sleep, guys. I had to work in the freaking morning. So I was able to talk to y'all tonight. I'm taking my butt to sleep. So hope you guys enjoyed the video. Enjoy this live stream. Like, comment, subscribe to the Pro Tech Sports Network. Also have some other videos for you guys tomorrow as well. Some kind of theory videos I want to talk about with the team and the roster construction. I'll have those videos tomorrow. Also, if I don't have it tomorrow for you, I'll probably have it Tuesday. Just depending on the timing and things of that nature. But I'm going to try to record if I go to sleep now. So I'll have it out for you guys tomorrow. And also, guys, with God forsake this COVID and this monkeypox and this flu. Stay healthy, stay safe, stay humble, and most importantly, stay blessed. And also, always remember, you're not the most athletic or talented sport choice. It's not professional off the field, technically sound. You will always overcome that like a talent and athleticism through hard work and dedication, man. Look at Taylor Heinicke, man. Pro Tech fans will always have a great one. I love y'all. You guys have a great one. Be easy. Have a wonderful rest of your evening. Get some rest. Pray before you get some rest. Pray before you go to sleep. And let's run about tomorrow, Victory Monday. Let's celebrate this victory. And then Tuesday, we're on to Minnesota. But until then, guys, have a great evening. And I'll definitely catch you guys tomorrow for another video. Until then, be easy.